Many years ago, in the beautiful city of Oka, there lived a handsome bachelor named Okonkwo. Okonkwo had gotten married to the love of his life, Chidera, and they had gradually given birth to a set of 3 girls. Amongst these girls was a beautiful girl named Ihoma. Ihoma was their second daughter. Unlike the other kids, Ihoma was a chubby baby right from when she was born. Her parents always referred to her as Oma the teddy bear, and her siblings loved her. She was chubby, beautiful, and very adorable. She was so cute to look at. As they grew up, Oma noticed that her sisters were more admired compared to her. She had the admiration when she was little, as most parents loved their kids being chubby. But while growing up, she couldn't shade out chubby weight. At the teenage age, her sisters were the ones being admired. Oma tried everything she could to reduce weight, but it wasn't coming forth. Her parents had encouraged her not to kill herself while trying, telling her that it's in her nature to be fat. Rather, she should concentrate more on what she wants to be in life. Oma had always told her parents that she would love to be a model. Though her parents were a bit skeptical and told her that, Oma, you know that you're on a plus size, and most models are slim and slender. I don't think you're going to succeed being a model, my dear. Please. Why not be a medical doctor, an engineer, or even a nurse? Why are you considering being a model? Being a plus size is going to be very difficult in the modeling industry. But Oma told her parents, I want to be a model. I would love to work on the runway. And that's really what I want. Her parents said, okay, no problem. Since you've made up your mind on what you want to become, please make sure you fight to the very end, because it's not going to be an easy road down there. To which Oma told them, thank you very much for supporting me. And as the days went by, Oma left Oka and traveled down to the city of Lagos, where she was studying theatre arts in the University of Lagos. The first time she had arrived her lecture hall, she noticed that most people in the class were a bit slim or thick, but not as chubby as she was. That was her first strike to discouragement. She didn't know if she was going to continue or not. Noticing that no one was as big as she was, she really felt bad for herself, and she asked herself, am I really sure I'm going to fit into this world? Am I really sure modeling is for me? I really don't want to feel bad about the way I look. But as the days went by, Oma fit into the class, as it was more of tutorial they carried out. But most of them never allowed her to act dramas with them. Even when they had little dramas to carry out, most people always rejected her in their groups. They'll say, no, you're too fat. We can't use you for this position. No, you're too fat. Oh, we can't use you for this. The only time Oma was given a role was when they were looking for someone who was going to act as a mother or someone who was going to act as a beggar. They were always giving her the least role when it comes to their little play in school. Oma felt bad. She couldn't believe what was happening to her. Was it because she was fat? But she wasn't that fat. She was just on the plus size. Oma felt really, really bad and discouraged. At that point, she started asking herself, should I switch? Should I go into science? At least I know I have the brain. Probably I'll just switch and become a medical doctor. Rather than sitting here and at the end of the day, I would never in my life walk on a runway. But there was a strong spirit in her that kept on pushing her. Each day she comes back to her hostel, crying and feeling bad for what had happened in class. Something kept on encouraging her that she was going to be a model. And with this, Oma never gave up on her dream. She kept on pushing forward, moving each day. And with time, she made a beautiful friend called Folake. Folake was like a yin of her yang, because Folake encouraged her all through the way. Folake always stood for her in places. When people wanted to talk little of her, talk less of her, Folake will stand and scream at them and yell at them and tell them, never you talk to Oma that way. Do you know why? Because she's as good as you all. Why will you talk to her that way? If you don't want to give her the princess role or you don't want to give her the lead role, that doesn't mean you should make her feel less. Please, with this, Oma made sure to always adore Folake. Folake was the first person that had spoken up for her ever since she joined the University of Lagos and even joined theatre art. No one had ever spoken up for her. As the days went by, Folake and Oma became very good friends. They always went to lecture hall together. They did most of their things together. But most people always teased Oma whenever they were going to lecture hall together. People will say, Tini, why are you working with Fatty Bom Bom? Those words made Oma feel less of herself. Any little word being told to her about her weight, anything that had to do with body shaming her made her feel bad. Folake would turn and tell her, hope you're not listening to them. Hope you're not listening to those rubbish they are saying. My dear, lift your chin up and walk with dignity. You're a full package. See this your body like this. You don't know that people are looking for it in abroad. You don't know that people are looking for a model like you. My dear, don't ever allow anybody make you feel less of yourself. That you're not slim does not mean you will never model. Some modeling agency prefer slimmer people, while some modeling agency prefer fatter people. Don't allow anyone make you feel less of yourself. My dear, position your head well and let's go to class. Oma will smile and laugh and say, Folake, how come nothing gets to you? And she will say, because I have made it a point of duty that nobody's word can break or mend me. And that's how I want you to be. It's not your fault that you're this way. You've tried everything. That I know of. You've gone for exercises. You've done everything you can. You've even stabbed yourself and nearly ended up in the hospital. So what? Do you want to kill yourself to make them happy? My dear, live your life to the fullest. When the time comes, you're going to get a very good modeling agency for yourself. Don't even allow what they do here get to you. Oma will tell her, thank you very much. Thank you for being someone I never hoped to have. You've stood by me. You've encouraged me in so many ways I never even imagined. Thank you, Folake. Folake will smile and say, what are friends for? Abeki, let's go to class. And as the days went by, Oma and Folake mostly stayed in Folake's big apartment, where Toby, her brother, always came visiting her. Toby was Folake's elder brother, and Toby was a businessman. The moment he saw Oma for the first time, she kind of caught his attention. And when Oma left for the day, Toby asked Folake who Oma was. And Folake quickly told him, she's my friend, though. My friend Oma that I've always told you about. Oma, the Igbo girl, Oma Igbo now. Toby said, okay, no problem. Folake quickly asked, why are you smiling? I don't understand what's happening. And Toby said, nothing, there's nothing there. I just, she caught my attention and that's off. Folake said, okay, oh, you are my brother. She's my friend. She's not the type of person you're going to play with, though, Toby. Toby, she's not that type of person. If you know and you truly know you want to have anything to do with her, then you must be serious. Please, oh, I don't want to get involved in this type of drama. Because at the end of the day, it will backfire to me. Because if she breaks your heart, it's still me. If you break her heart, it's still me. So please and please don't even approach her unless you're serious. I beg. Don't go close to her unless you're serious. And I'm being serious about it. Don't. Toby said, why are you even warning me? I've not said anything and you already concluded. So like I said, I can see it in your face now. Do you need to say anything? I can see it in your face. You admire her. You like her. You want her. Toby said, yes, I do. Being serious, I do. But I want her for a good reason. I did not say I wanted to turn her to a side chick or anything. I like her. And if I get to know her and she fits into the type of woman I want in my life, then I'm going to get married to her. Folake shouted, whoa, what? Is this my brother? I don't understand. Marriage all of a sudden. You, the playboy, the heartbreaker. Please, oh, leave my friend alone for me, I beg. Leave this my friend for me. Toby said, no, I'm serious. I'm serious. She looks like a very decent girl. She doesn't look like the regular Lagos girl. She looks like a very decent, and if I get to know her, I will really want to have something serious with her. Folake said, okay, no problem. Till then, for now, let her be. Allow her to focus in her studies and achieve her goal of being a model. Toby said, wow, she wants to be a model. You would have told me now. I have so many connects, left, right, center. I can connect her to one good place. Folake said, you've come again. You've come again with all this your wayo talk. Are you being serious? If you're being serious, I'm going to tell her. Are you being really, really serious? Toby said, yes, I do. I have connect. I will connect her if she's serious about it. It's small. She can start from the small gig, then she'll hammer the big one. Is that not how life is? Folake was excited. She screamed and hugged her brother so tight. Toby said, why are you being excited? You're not even the one doing the modeling. How come you're being excited for her? And Folake said, you won't even understand what Oma had been through. You won't even understand everything that is going on with her. If I should tell her this, she's going to hug you tight. Toby looked at her and said, go and tell her so she can come and hug me tight. Folake tapped him on his hand and said, I'm not telling her. Even if I'm going to tell her, I won't tell her when you are around. Simple. Thank you very much. Nevertheless, so how are we going to connect you when it's time? Like, how do we do the whole connection? Toby said, don't worry. I will speak to my guys about it. And the moment they give me heads up, I will give you the feedback and you guys will get ready. Folake thanked Toby and said, God bless you. Thank you very much. In fact, this is why I like you as a brother. Thank you. Toby said, no problem, no problem. Anyhow, shall send my regards to her. Folake said, okay, no problem, I will. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, leave my apartment. Bye. And they departed. And that was how Toby and Folake departed. The next day, while Oma was waiting for her at their usual spot, the moment Folake arrived, Folake screamed her name. Oma, 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 I have a good news for you. And Oma asked her, what is that? And she quickly told Oma, Oma, guess what? Guess what? My brother told me that he can connect you to a very good modeling agency. And Oma said, are you for real? Are you being serious? And Folake said, yes, I'm being serious. He has seen you. He knows you. So there's no need of saying, has he seen me? Does he know I'm a plus size? You know you like putting this your plus size in front before you even say your name. So I beg, he knows you. And he said, guess what though? He said that this modeling agency, they're looking for someone like you, like the curves, the shape, the everything. Oma was excited. She hugged her friend so tight and she told her, Folake, what will I do in this world without you? Folake, you've proven to be very wonderful to me. In fact, Folake, you are my true friend. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you from me. While they were being excited and celebrating what Folake had told Oma, two girls, Jade and Linda, passed. And they quickly turned and looked at them and said, I don't even know how cockroach and rat are friends. Can you see you people? Both of you are two opposite people. Folake, what are you doing with this girl? Are you not seeing that she gets fat every day? Please, oh, you better leave her alone before you start getting fat on your own part. Let this girl be. I don't even know why she's dreaming of being a model. Does she think any modeling agency in Nigeria can employ her or even have her as a face for their product? Leave this lady, oh, leave her alone. When we graduate from school, you depart and go and become whatever you want to be. Folake stood up and looked at Jade and said, Jade, who involved you into our conversation? Sure, you were going to the lecture hall. Please turn and leave. Leave us alone. Even if cockroach and cat or cockroach and rat decides to become friends, it is left for the cockroach to know that one day he or she might be stepped on. Please and please leave. Jade said, okay, well, since you don't want to take my advice, she sighed and left immediately, not even listening to what Folake was still saying. And immediately Folake turned and said, hope you're not even getting upset. Hope you're not getting upset. And Oma said, no, I'm not. You've already given me your tortoise back. So now I won't get upset again. Folake said, that's good. Please don't get upset when people like this come and make you feel bad. Huh? Don't be surprised now she's starving herself to maintain this size you are seeing. Most of them starve themselves. Some others, they take pill. And the moment they eat, they go and vomit everything. Tomorrow they will rush them to the hospital. Please and please, oh, just maintain yourself the way you are. There is work for everybody. That is how life is. And as the days went by, with Folake introducing Oma to her brother, Toby took everything about Oma serious and intentional. He introduced Oma to the right modeling agency. The modeling agency, the moment they laid their eyes on Oma, they were excited. They asked Toby, where did you get her from? She's the fit. She's the real definition of true beauty. She's the person that will carry our brand far and near. Oma was shocked. They've not seen her before. Why are they giving her so much praises? Unknown to Oma, they had been looking for a mentor of her size as they were about to launch different clothes for plus size. They were trying to encourage people with plus size not to feel bad about themselves. So getting Oma, who wasn't just a plus size, but a curvy plus size. Oma had front, she had back, she was the definition of figure 8. They were glad to have her in their modeling agency. Unknown to Oma, Jade and Linda had been trying their ways to get to that particular modeling agency. They've been submitting their papers, their application, trying to get a spot there. One fateful day, while Oma was carrying out her shoot as usual, Jade and Linda had entered into the organization, trying to know if they could get a spot, trying to know if they had gone through their CV and if they had been able to get a spot. To their greatest surprise, they saw Oma in the main studio taking pictures. Jade told Linda, don't worry, maybe she knows someone that is just using the studio to take pictures from her. But Linda said, no, that's the brand. She's putting on their brand clothes. You don't mean to tell me that Oma had gotten here before us? Jade stood in shock and said, no. Something is fishy here. They quickly waited outside, and the moment Oma was done from her shoot and she came downstairs, Jade and Linda stopped her and said, what were you doing there? We saw you there. Oma looked at them and said, oh, sorry, good afternoon, your Royal Highnesses. I was just carrying out my modeling tasks for the day here. I came to take pictures for some clothes that they wanted to advertise. And Jade said, really? How did you get it? I don't understand. We've been submitting our application here, and you, Oma, the fat elephant, got the space. How did you get it? How possible? How? Oma said, calm down. It's not me. Someone helped me, and that's just it. But I don't think they're looking for any slim model currently. They're only looking for people that are going to advertise their plus size products. I don't think they're looking for any slim model for now. But probably they might start. And if they do, I'll let you know. For now, they're just looking for plus size models. Jade and Linda felt bad while they walked back home. They did not even believe that the Oma they once looked down on, the Oma they always insulted, had even gotten a legit modeling space before them. They never ever believed in their life that they were going to be seen as the second. They had gotten all the roles in school, and Oma had not even gotten a better role. And she was the one modeling for a very good modeling agency. Wow. They were so shocked. And with this in mind, Jade and Linda started giving Oma her due respect. At this point, they now understood that in life, everybody's body differ. And you could even attain anything in life, provided your mind is there. And when God is on your side, you can attain it. They felt that they were all perfect. They had it all, the perfect face, the perfect skin, the perfect body size, and yet they've not even gotten a gig. Whereas the person they mocked had gotten a gig for herself. They gave Oma her due respect, and from that day, they made sure never to insult her. Even when other people said trash about her, they fought for her like Folake. Oma was shocked. She never believed that Jade, the queen bee of insult, was going to come and fight for her. Jade was always doing this with the mind that when there is an opening, Oma was going to let them know. As the days went by, Toby told Oma about his feelings, and Oma said no problem, that she was willing to date him, but they were going to take turns one step at a time. And she had heard some funny things about him from Folake, and she knew that he was a changed person because Toby had always helped to take her for each gig she had and always made out time for her. And she could genuinely see that Toby was really interested in her. So with this, Oma and Toby gradually started dating, learning to know about themselves, appreciating each other, having a better communication, Toby encouraging her all the way. And when Oma was done with school, not just that she had gotten various modeling gig, but she had also gotten a very huge gig with Fashion Nova, one of the best modeling gigs around the world. Oma was excited because she was able to achieve this and attain this with the help of Folake and Toby, who had seen a better side of her, who had seen her for a different person. Oma was really, really glad, and she made sure never to forget Folake or Toby. Though she still got married to Toby, and Folake remained her best friend for life. Thank you very much for listening to the story of the day. We still remain your favorite storyteller, Zika. And this story is just trying to encourage us that no matter the size we are, we shouldn't give up on ourselves. We shouldn't cast ourselves. We shouldn't be the first person to throw stone on our own self. We should work towards seeing life from a different aspect. Some people are slim, some others are fat. Depending on the situation you find yourself, either being too slim or being too fat, just try to work on yourself and see life from a different aspect. Just imagine if Oma had given up on herself. Probably she would have left her dreams of being a model and tried something else that wasn't even her desire, wasn't even her dream. But because she had a good friend and she also had the strong zeal that kept on pushing her, she was able to achieve her dreams and become a model. Thank you very much for listening to the story of the day. Will still remain your favorite storyteller, Zika. Please don't forget to support your homegirl by liking, subscribing, turning on the notification bell to get more interesting story like this. Till we meet again in our next. Bye for now.